All right, so this is a more in-depth version on how to create your map using Photoshop. So if we're looking here at the screen, this is exactly what we're getting ready to build. And this is pretty much done automatically. So I'm looking at it here as my PDF. I'm looking at it on Bluebeam Cloud, just the online viewer. And this is essentially what we're getting ready to build. You can do any markups on here once you create your map in Photoshop and do essentially whatever you want. The only thing that this doesn't have is a scale, but just for visual purposes to track laydown areas where you have your material on a week-to-week basis, this is a pretty helpful image and tool for you guys to use for logistics on your job site. So now that I got back from the field and I took those straight down photos, I saved them here in my downloads folder, and then I'm gonna open one of them because I wanna show you guys one thing. So to create your Photoshop file, you need to look at the image size. So in this case, for me, it's 5272 by 2962 pixels. So when I go to Photoshop and I say new file, you're gonna say 5272 by 2962. So you're gonna create your blank canvas. And then for now, let's do the quick way. So once you have Photoshop open, you're gonna go to File, Automate, Photo Merge. You're gonna say Reposition. You're gonna say Browse, and you're gonna go and select the files. So if I select the file 613, this one, click Open. Make sure I check Blend Images Together, and then I click OK. In just a few seconds, let Photoshop think. We're gonna have that plan view, that map that we just created, that I just showed you in Bluebeam Cloud. So like I said, voila, in just a few seconds, you're gonna have your plan view. But now there's a better way of doing this, fine tuning the images first before going to automate and then going to photo merge. One thing, once you create your image, if you're ready to export, if you're not trying to fine tune the images or whatever, you're just gonna go and you wanna export it. You're gonna go to File, Export, Export As, and then you're gonna say JPEG. You're gonna say the quality. We always want the best quality out of our maps. Click Export, and then you're gonna save it on your desktop, and then you're gonna convert that to a PDF so you can open it in Bluebeam, say File, Save as PDF, and then that's how we got to this PDF here in Bluebeam Cloud. All right, so that is the pretty much straightforward, fast way of doing this. Now I'm gonna cancel out of here, and I'm gonna close this guy. I don't want to save it. Now, if you want to fine tune your photos first before creating the photo merge, creating the map, you're going to select all the pictures that you grab from your phone. You're going to drag and drop them into Photoshop. You're going to click OK on all these. And I'm going to show you guys what to do for the first two. And then I'm going to do them. I'm going to do the same process, and then I'll be right back. So I'm just going to select on the first one. I'm going to go to Filter, Lens Correction. I'm going to say Custom, and then I'm going to give it like between 2 and 4. I found that is a good number. I'd normally say 3. And then another way that you can also do it is you can say autocorrect, and then you just choose the camera make. So for me is I'm flying DJI drone, so you can say DJI, but I just kind of like to do a custom. I think that's probably a good way to manually do it. So you're gonna pick 3, or in my case, I'm picking 3. I'm gonna click OK, and as you can see, the image, the warping in the image kind of gets corrected. So the lens correction happens. All right, so I'm gonna do it for the next one. Do the exact same steps. Type in 3 right here, click OK. Now this image is corrected, and I'm going to do the same thing for all the images, and I'll be right back. All right, so now once I did the lens correction to all the images, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to select the first one. I'm going to select Shift and select the last one. I'm going to right click on it, and then I'm going to export them all with the highest quality to a folder on my desktop. I'm going to say quality of 7. We always want the best quality. Click Export, and then I am going to save them here on this folder. Click Open, and then it is saving all these photos out there. All right, so now that it did that, then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to File and do the exact same thing. Automate, Photo Merge, reposition, blend images together. We're going to select all the photos that we just exported. So all these, click open, click OK, and then Exactly is going to do the exact same thing. And in just a few seconds, we're going to have our map created. Now, the reason why we did that is because sometimes when it's trying to stitch different images together, it might do a better job once we do the lens correction. It might do a better job stitching, for example, the road. If we didn't do the lens correction, maybe the road would be kind of offset from each other and it will look a little bit funky. It will look a little bit funny. So that's why we did the lens correction. So it'll do the best quality, the best fine tuning of all the images once you create your map. So there it is, same steps, just a little bit of fine tuning for the images. Then we'll do the exact same thing. File, export as, do the best quality, and then hit export, and then you save it on your desktop, and then again open it up in Bluebeam or whatever PDF viewer you want you typically use. You convert that, save as a PDF, and then you can give it to the guys in the field, your superintendent or whoever's taking a look at this, so they can put it up on the job site trailer. Now, another reason why maybe I prefer doing it this way, I kind of really like it, is because when you process through your drone platform, you lose a lot of quality, right? So you can see here, I'm able to zoom in and pretty much look at anything and everything that's happening here. I can count all these sticks of pipe. Compared to the drone platform, what I found is that it loses a lot of quality and you kind of get all this starts getting a little pixelated. You're not really able to see what's on the image. So maybe this is a benefit of doing it this one when you're trying to track material on site on a week-to-week basis. All right, I'm going to leave you guys here. I think this was a pretty good video, pretty helpful for some of you guys that don't pay for a drone platform. Just use Photoshop, put these images together and create a map of your job site. All right, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.